YouTube is home to some of the most terrifying content ever created. So with thousands of things emerging every day and old ones evolving into new eras, how will you ever choose what to watch? What is out there? How do you find them? Or are you just looking for something a little more interesting? Well, don't worry. I got you back. I'm V, and this is Screams for You. So, turn off the lights and lock your doors. Here's a few screams that you can't ignore. And we'll just jump right into it. So, this is the master of dread. One of the OGs. We have to talk about how he has been a gold standard for consistency and quality throughout his years. He is an originator of the true scary story format, and his channel runs a simple but terrifying formula. And you guess who it is? Well, if you said Mr. Nightmare, you would be correct. I have been a fan of Mr. Nightmare for a few years now. I've subscribed to him. I like to watch him at bedtime. He has one of those voices, which is perfect, for sleepy nights, earbuds, and it stays nice and steady because you don't want any of those scares when you're trying to fall asleep. So he also does themed collections of stories. Things like 3 disturbing true snapshot stories or chilling Craigslist encounters. He isn't over the top and unnervingly direct. That placid narration paired with truly horrifying story creates this disconnect in your brain that is just deeply unsettling. So, if that sounds like it's something right up your alley, that is Mr. Nightmare. And the next one is also in the narration, and this is Lazy Masquerade. Now, Lazy Masquerade has a story format that fits mostly the same as Mr. Nightmare's. It's a little more on the true story side. It's very atmospheric and hypnotic, and he has the same kind of voice. He tells eerie true stories, urban legends, and unsolved mysteries. His videos feel like a rabbit hole, covering everything from the bizarre internet mysteries to forgotten cold cases. So, he covers a lot on that side of the spooky, and it's also great for the earbuds and also for bed. So, if you like that kind of thing, that would be Lazy Masquerade. Head on over and check him out. Next, we're going to go into filmmakers. And, we're all a little bit of a filmmaker, don't you think? We like to direct things in our lives. And YouTube is a perfect hotbed right now for anyone emerging and budding and creating their own stories. And the first we're going to talk about is Kane Pixels. Kane Pixels created the series Backrooms. And Backrooms is really popular, has tons of hype. It's even being talked about being made into a movie. It is a young director, and his name is Kane Parsons. And he has a big future in front of him. So Kane, the Backrooms is set in found footage type. It's a very compelling story. It's based on internet legend of an infinite maze of office rooms. It is a masterclass in analog horror. Its 90s VHS vibe, creepy sound design, and the slow creeping dread of its monsters just captured the imagination of millions. And I had never heard about this before I started this show, Screams for You. And so I went and checked it out and watched it. And it's actually pretty good. I think that if that's your kind of thing, you're really into the found footage, creepy rooms, gives off a little bit of a Cube vibe, then I think you should jump right into this. It's great. And that is Cane Pixels. And the name of that, again, is The Back Rooms. So next we're going to talk about a powerhouse, Crypt TV. This is co-founded by horror director Eli Roth. Crypt TV was literally built to create a monster universe for the internet age. They crank out a ton of content a week. They're professional level horror shorts, and they love the food. I love the food, but they love the feedback loop. They'll throw in a new monster concept out on social media, see your reactions, gauge what you like about it, what you don't. This is how they created the series Look, See, and The Birch. And I watched The Birch, and it's really great. I love how they get their community and fans involved, and we all love something that's immersive that you can see on this great big screen, and it turns out beautiful. So go ahead and watch those, and that is Crypt TV. Well, I guess if you're with me so far, that means you're liking this and finding something new. So don't be scared to hit that subscribe button so you can catch anything else that we do. I will be talking about paranormal shows on my next episode. So just so you can be aware. All right. Next, we're going to talk about icebergs and explorers, and this is our last topic for tonight. So there's a couple of really good ones. We have Wendigoon. Wendigoon is really great. He is known for his iceberg videos. With his super detailed, often hours-long video essays, he's built a huge following by dissecting some seriously complex and obscure topics. He is famous for his iceberg videos, where he'll take a huge subject like conspiracy theories or disturbing movies and guide you from the stuff that everyone knows to the tip, all the way down to the most obscure, unsettling details at the bottom. And we all like icebergs. They're really fun. So he takes this horror genre on tons of subjects, and you can tell he takes time and he really cares and investigates these things, does his research, and puts it in there. And some things you will find quite surprising. And he again has one of those nice soothing radio voices. So unlike me, I don't have a radio voice, but I'm here anyways. But he has a nice radio voice, so I think you should check him out. And that's Wendigoon. Okay, I will have it all listed below. So if you want to save this video for later, you cannot find all the ones that I've talked about here. Our last one tonight is Nexpo. I have never listened to Nexpo before this, and I found that I really liked them. I started with some that was like emergency call tapes. This woman was stuck in her car and asking for help, and it was really heartbreaking. He has videos that go along with his storytelling. He presents it in a very matter-of-fact way. It's almost like reading a report, I think, sometimes with some of his stuff. Let's see, his videos often look into internet mysteries, ARGs, and strange online events. And he has a real knack for building a story that's both informative and incredibly suspenseful, making you feel like you're right there with him, solving a mystery in real time. And I agree with that 100%. He really makes you feel like that. It's really something that you get into. So that again is Nexpo. So make sure you check him out. I don't know. I don't really have a suggestion on what episodes to start with any of these. I think you can just dive right into all of them, except for Backrooms. But Backrooms I believe there is a playlist that starts from the beginning, and that's what I watch. So you can find that all in the right timeline. So that is it for what I think you should check out in the next couple of days. If you think that I forgot anything, you can go ahead and tell me down in the comments. I am happy to hear about anything. I love exploring new horror shows, and I hope you have something great for me. And catch us next time. So, have a creepy night.